All right, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Gregory Zimmerman, and I did my teaching practical at the King's School West Strand. This teaching practical, or the assessment that I really want to hone in on, is one of the grade 9 classes that I was doing. It was grade 9 senior phase, and the name of the class was grade 9 SS specifically. So in this lesson plan template, for the informal lesson plan assessment, what I did as a quick little practice run is I actually taught the class um, music as a storytelling tool. So I would specifically talk about melodies, tempo and rhythm, dynamics. These are all elements that is very musical because your class is musical. It's not a drama class, first and foremost, but these are concepts that also apply within the dramatic arts. In well, these apply to dramatic arts as a subject as well. So, with the lesson plan, what I also needed to do is it's essentially two lessons that I did with this class. And it's in one lesson because essentially what I did is I explained everything. I had a video and there's a PowerPoint presentation that I included in the lesson plan. And then essentially what happened was the very next lesson, the grade nines were asked to perform four separate scenes where I think it's one scene must be happy, one scene must be sad, one must involve conflict, and then another scene's a scene of their own choice, and each scene was approximately 30 seconds to a minute with the appropriate music. So that's why I used that particular assessment, and it was actually really good. It was lots of fun. The students were very involved in the lesson because I played them samples of very famous musical pieces. Um, I used theme songs, so I used the Jaws theme song, the the theme song, which the students really liked. I used Never Gonna Give You Up by Rick Astley. And then, yeah, I actually showed them like even some South African content. So I showed them when it came to dynamics and when it came to people harmonizing. I even showed them a scene from a Simi Mali where you actually saw each character in a line of four. What they would actually do is you could see they'd sing like one after the other and they were perfectly harmonized. So that was where I considered the lesson a success in this case, even though it's an informal lesson, because the students were very engaged. They wanted to learn, you could tell. The challenges with such a lesson is because you have to give them a lot of prep time. Usually they had like 10 minutes at the end of the first lesson after I explained everything to the students. It's very difficult to control the grade 9 class, and try as I might, what normally happens is I'll tell them to quiet down because they get excited and then the noise levels will go up. But then also after I tell them that, they quiet down and then literally 2 minutes later the noise levels would rise again. So it was definitely an interesting and challenging lesson. Um, it was definitely challenging trying to merge drama and music as two subjects and to find a topic where they specifically link up. That I also struggled with a little bit, but it was a fun lesson, and overall it was very, very good. So yeah, that's my reflections on the lesson plan.